Good evening and welcome to another edition of Robin's Fanatics TV with me, AJ. And tonight I'm doing a brief report on today's pitching in Isthmian League fixture between Carshalton Athletic and Lewes. Carshalton's first home game of the season under the lights is always a good one to start with. We always seem to get Lewes as this game as well. Both clubs on Saturday had mixed results. Carshalton had a very good 2-0 win over at Cray Valley Paper Mills. But Lewes at home in their lovely Dripping Pan Stadium lost 2-0 at home to Hashtag. So they'll be looking to bounce back from that defeat, and Carshalton are hoping to take positives and carry on from Saturday. Team changes. There's just one team change in the Robins lineup. Nabil Garnham came in for Mason Saunders Henry. Yeah, so the game at the Avenue last season between the two clubs finished 0-0, and from what I remember, wasn't much of a game. Today the game was a lot better. Give you a brief rundown of how the game went. Devonte West gave Lewes a very early lead on the second minute after a cross came through on the left and was fired home by Devonte West to give them the lead. Sharon Ifini equalised 20 minutes later with another one of his pole drivers from just outside the box. A goal very similar to Saturday. Worked himself some space, beat the defender, and again had fired in a shot which beat the keeper and nestled in the back of the net to make it 1-1, and which briefly put Carshalton on top of the league for about half an hour or so. Later on in the game, Jack Birchill took advantage of a misplaced pass in the Robins' defence and made it 2-1 to the away side. But for the second match running, the game saw a red card for the opponents, following on from Saturday's Cray Valley player getting sent off. Perry Landolo got a straight red card from the referee. It's obviously something he said to the linesman on the other side. The linesman had his flag up for a long time. The referee went and spoke to him, and he called the number 4 over and sent him off. But it was a little too late for the Robins. There was only a couple of minutes left, and that was deep in stoppage time. So Lewes held on and took the 3 points back down towards the coast and to leave Carshalton with their first defeat at home this season. As for the game itself, actually, it was a really good game. I mean, if you'd gone there as a neutral, I think there was quite a few neutrals there today. There was a crowd of over 500 for a Monday night. It's not bad at all. But it was a good game. Lewes come out and played some really good, quick passing football, and Carshalton sort of did the same. Maybe not so quick, but both teams went for it from the start. It's a shame it finished in a defeat for the Robins in the end, but it was a good game to watch. It was an enjoyable game, and despite a defeat, I think every player we had out on that pitch gave us 100% and gave it their all. But I think what was lacking today was just the quality we've got in the squad, really, and it got cruelly exposed today, even more so because our squad is so thin on the ground. I think we've only got like 16 players, and what didn't help today was the fact that we lost 3 players with injuries. So I don't know what kind of, it looks like some academy boys could be coming in on Saturday for the Billericay game, which could be fun. I mean, the academy players that came on today, did all right. They stood out, but they weren't awful. They got back and did the job they were told to. So but yeah, we lost Nabil Garnham with an injury. He was gone after about 10 minutes. He missed Saturday's game because of an injury, but came back, started today in place of Mason Saunders Henry, who himself picked up a knock on Saturday, but he went down after about 10 minutes, and then he had to be substituted. So Kola Salami came on in his place. It's probably the only real big name sub we had on the bench that could have changed anything. He had to come on 10 minutes early. So then Luke Reed went off at half time. He went up for a header just before the break and clashed heads with the Lewes defender. Both players went down. I think Luke needed stitches. I think he's got a cut right on his head there. So he's going to be another one that's probably going to miss him for at least a couple of weeks, because it looked quite nasty. I think he needed to be stitched up on the pitch, and he couldn't come on for the second half, so we had to make a second change at half time. And then near the end, Josh Shonibor was making a little run down the right side, and one of the Lewes players hacked on his Achilles, and it probably a bit of a deliberate act. It's just something because he was building momentum down the wing there, and he tried to run on, but you can see he was in agony and collapsed on the floor, and the player that made the tackle just got a yellow card, so he was probably thinking, I'll take one for the team if it stops him going down there, and probably would have expected a red card, but only got a yellow, so he counted his blessings there and thought, okay, but so that was 3 of our players injured, and then Smith went off right at the end. He didn't look like injured, but he was not comfortable after the game. He looked like he was hobbling a little bit, so it could be a possibility of 4 players missing from Saturday. That's not including Fabio Saravia, who's out for a little while with an injury as well. So it makes our thin squad look even thinner than it's ever done. I think the way it's looking, we've only got about probably 11, 12 fit players. I don't know if he's going to sign anyone. He seems quite happy with the depth he's got in the squad and the size of it. So that's what he told us on Saturday. So I don't know if he still thinks that after today's game, because with the injuries we picked up, we look very, very threadbare, and we don't need that coming up to Billericay on Saturday. So but overall, it was a good performance. But disappointing with the injuries, and that's a shame. We lost in the end, I think. But Carshalton had enough chances to sort of put that game up. I mean, one of my mates said it could have been 5-3 to us. There were so many good chances, but as usual, Carshalton didn't take them. I think we hit the posts, and the keeper made 1 or 2 saves. We looked dangerous but they also looked dangerous as well. And the fact that they were bombing forward, passing it quick, left spaces in the back, but we didn't really take advantage of them. Like I said, we created a few chances, but we couldn't put the finishing touch on. So overall, disappointed with the defeat, as you would be. But 2 closely run teams. I think 2 teams quite equally matched, but with us, those injuries, we're really struggling now. Unless he's gonna dip in his black book and get some players in before Saturday, it looks like we could have a very, very thin. I'd be amazed if we even managed to fill out the bench on Saturday. So, but he said he's happy with the squad size. Whether he is after tonight, I don't know. I wouldn't be. Not with that many injuries. Our best players, we've lost 3 good midfielders, a good right back, and the centre forward looked like he was struggling as well. So I don't know what's going to happen with that one from now. I mean, if they're injured, we don't want to be in a situation where we have to rush them back too quick, and then they get injured even more. So So, but it is what it is. We have to deal with what the hand we dealt with, and at the moment we've not made any. We made probably just 2 signings over the summer for the 2 players that we've lost, but we've not really made any more. And we're sort of filling up the bench with academy players. Some of them have been good. I mean, some of them have had really good pre-seasons. Don't get me wrong, but when it comes to the nitty gritty of the league, it's a lot tougher. So but So we dropped to 5th after that. We were top for a brief spell, but we dropped to 5th after that result, and there's pretty much a full programme tomorrow. So we'll see how that goes. But disappointed, but not disappointed in the performance. The performance was good, just like the finishing touch, and the injuries that we picked up today is really, really going to hurt us. So we'll just have to, deal with it and see what we can do. So so that's it from me, AJ. My next game, it will be tomorrow. I'm going to go and watch Merson versus Croydon Athletic, and I'll do a vlog for that one. And then the next up for the Robins is on Saturday, when we've got a very tough home fixture against sort of promotion candidates Billericay Town, who've improved their squad massively on top of a very good squad they had last season already. So we'll see how that goes, but I'm not feeling very confident with that one. It's going to be a struggle, especially with the injuries that we've picked up today. But we'll see how it goes. So yeah, that's it from me, AJ. I will be back. Obviously, I'll do a vlog later on in the week for Merstham versus AFC Croydon Athletic, and then I'll be back with my home vlog from Billericay Town. So that's it from me. Thanks for watching, and I will see you again soon. So until next time, arrivederci.